If you're among the people who thinks the best approach to becoming a data analyst is by learning how to use Microsoft Excel, Power BI, Python, SQL, name them, then I tell you, after investing your time learning all of these tools, you're actually going to find it difficult to get your first job. I have my reason. My reason is because business owners, they are not after if you know how to use Excel or Power BI or any of these analysis tools, right? What they are after is, can you help them solve their business problem? Can you help them reduce their repetitive task? Can you help them automate their processes? Can you help them predict the future? If you can be able to do this, then you'll be that analyst that will be in high demand. Because a data analyst is a person who uses data and technical tools to help businesses make informed decisions. So you need to help business owners to make informed decisions with your technical skills. Now, in this video, I am going to walk you through on the best roadmap to become a data analyst. Number one, you need to learn how to ask questions. I know you aren't expecting that. Yes, learn how to ask questions. Learning how to ask questions is actually the foundation of data analytics, right? Now, imagine you are a manager in a supermarket and you find out that there has been a decrease in sales. Now, you will not just run and say, "Oh, I just built this dashboard or I did this with Excel." No, you need to ask yourself, why did this happen? You need to be curious. I tell my students this, as a data analyst, you need to bring in your curiosity game, right? You need to ask the right question. Why is this thing happening? Why is the sales reducing? Number two is that you need to understand the business. Yes, you need to have an understanding about the business. Now, I'll tell you this, data is far beyond numbers. Data represents what is happening in a business. Did you get that? Data represents what is happening in a business. I tell my students that data is an observation. Data takes record of what is happening in the day-to-day activities of a business. So if you don't understand what that data means, if you don't understand the business aspects, you won't be able to work easily as a data analyst, right? So that's actually the importance of understanding the business. You need to understand what success means to a business. I'll give you a scenario. In a hospital, they're experiencing long wait time. Patients, they come in, they wait a long time before a doctor is being attended to them. That's a problem. And what does it mean? It means that there are patients that are frustrated waiting for a doctor to see them, and they get to wait till forever before they are being attended to. I tell you this, if this keeps repeating, the patient will opt for another option. And what's that? They'll opt for another hospital. And what does that mean? It means that sales rewards will reduce. The number of patients rewards will reduce. And when the number of patients reduces, it affects what? Revenue. Yeah, right? Understand the business. Very important. Number three is that this is where you start learning technical tools. This is where you start learning Microsoft Excel, Power BI, and the rest of them. And I want you to know this. You are not just learning these tools for learning's sake. You are learning them so that you can use them to solve problems. Just let me paint this scenario. A mechanic is not really good because he knows how to use a particular tool, right? So anyone can use a particular tool, but how can you use this tool to solve problem, right? So when you start learning Microsoft Excel, Python, bear it in mind, how can I use this tool? How can I use this skill to learn or to solve problem? Number four is that you should know how to communicate your findings, right? Remember, if you're analyzing data, you are not just analyzing, you're analyzing data so that you can point out what you can spot patterns and trends, right? So when you spot these patterns and trends, these are your insights, these are what you have discovered, right? So you need to communicate it to your stakeholders. Stakeholders can easily understand it, right? Then the fifth one is that you need to learn how to give recommendation, because all of these things, how to use Python, how to use Excel, how to analyze, is actually for a purpose. And that purpose is for you to what? Is for you to give an actionable recommendation. Oh, the reason why we are experiencing long wait time is because we only have one consultant seeing all of these patients. I highly recommend that we increase our consultants to, instead of one, we increase it to three or four. That's a powerful recommendation, and that is how you help businesses make informed decisions that are not based on assumptions, decisions that are not based on what guesses, decisions that are based on on facts. I hope you got value from this video. If you do, kindly save the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, so that you will get more notification when I drop new videos. Thank you.